You have now landed your dial on some real shit. Yeah, the B-W-O-E, standing for these brothers with open eyes. Keep your mind focused. Keep a current sense of direction. Hey, what's cracking, y'all? We live and direct in this BEAR. MR.RUNUP, I'll be your host, navigating you through this trials and tribulations in this wilderness of North America. Hey, but peep this out. I got two guests returning off in the house. I got my motherfucking partner J Soul off in here.
What's up, brothers, man? Peace, love, and strength, man. New Jersey in the building. D Brown in the building. B. Whoa.
Yeah. Also, too, man. Glad you made it out the hospital, too, man. I got my dude off at the house, OG.BEAR. What's cracking, my dude?
Yo, what up with your run up?
Oh, man, I'm trying to take it slow because I tried it fast and it didn't work.
Yeah, well, you know you can't catch it if it won't stop running.
Man, it's so true. But yeah, man, that's why we was sitting back and we was politicking a little bit earlier, man. It's a lot of real shit that we need, a lot of ground that we really need to cover. Our young people and the older people need to start gathering game. We got to start coming together and start chopping up game. We got to start speaking on what's going on.
For sure.
Because see, we are the community.
Yes.
You know, so one of the things that we was actually speaking on was Dr. Khalid Bahamid.
Yes.
You know, may you rest in paradise. Keep mashing, partner. We ain't never forgot shit. We still on the same shit. Nothing changed.
Will live on, brother.
Right, for sure.
You're not dead.
Right, never die, brother. As long as we got breath in our lungs, we still gonna keep mashing, keeping a current sense of direction. That's why we came up with the B-W-O-E, brothers with open eyes. But yeah, man. Shit, it's crazy how this beast manipulates us, man. Did you see the picture of the brother in the Grammys that had the tuxedo top with the dress bottom?
With the dress on?
Yeah, with the dress bottom.
Yeah.
And he showed up with his white lover, his husband. He showed up with his husband.
Man.
What type of shit is that?
Yo,
those are the role models they're trying to present and get us to accept. That's what those are. Those are the people out there that are helping promote all of this homosexuality and all this LGBT, you know, that has become legal among people. Next thing you know, it's going to be legal just to go out and do anything you want to a child.
Well, you know what? I was checking out this memoranda that on one of these videos and shit, and dude said, hey man, we're gonna attack your schools, we're gonna attack your church, we're gonna attack every function, we're gonna attack the TV, and we're gonna make your kids homosexuals. And you know, and it trips me out because I look around and you go, damn, the brothers is changing the color of their hair, they change the color of their eyes, they hate themselves, you know what I mean? And it's getting pushed in you that the white man accept you if you're a punk, if you a faggot, you's a bitch, you's a lesbian, I accept you. Come get your few gold coins and then go back out there and try to make more people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game. But not just that, look how they got acceptable in the black community with that Medea shit. Big Mama. Right, what it is soften you up to it. Because the people that's doing it's really talented, but he knows you're pushing the transgender agenda. You know what I mean? That's why they'll push that shit. That's why they'll back that shit up. Because the demons in the back think it ain't nothing funnier than seeing a nigga act like a full-fledged bitch. How about that? They think it's nothing funnier. Just like with that fool Terry Crews. You see that shit?
Which one?
Where the demon walked up on him and grabbed him by his nuts.
Well, see, here's the cold thing about it. because when the whole Me Too movement thing is, the only thing that I was like tuning into was him at court talking about, you know what I mean, how he felt about it. I thought it was a female that did it to him.
Nah.
I didn't know it was a white man until recently.
Right.
What made it so bad is
And I'm sitting here like,
this isn't the first time that white guy has tried Terry Crews.
my question is,
How about
how
that?
did he feel that? How did he feel that comfortable to just do that to you?
Because
like
it's not
that?
the first time he's tried it.
That's some real disrespect. That's a whole nother level of disrespect.
Well, see, you gotta understand, the man's tried him before in other situations. This time when he tried him in a situation around his wife, it was a lot more awkward.
Well, from what it looks like, that's what I would be left to assume.
Right.
At
but
least
in
it's
this
one
case-
of my options.
In this case, it was beyond just being awkward. Terry Crews was getting exposed at that time, so he had to shout out.
Well, here's my thing. What would somebody argue just to say that it's all fake and false in his life, and maybe he wanted to make some different business deals, and this is just defamation of character?
No.
No?
Okay,
No,
well, here we go. Let me chime in real quick. Peep this out. Ice Cube hold him out first. Ice Cube bitched him out first when he made him play the homosexual Damien in Friday.
I remember that.
Ice Cube could be my homeboy, and we make people do a lot of things for money. And ain't you Ice Cube's bitch? Oh, you ain't? Didn't I see you with rollers in your hair, wearing women's nightgowns and all that in commercials? Don't I always see you with your shirt off, flexing your shit like a homosexual? Right.
Why?
But when you see muscles with it, you don't tend to think he's a faggot.
Ugh.
Just like when you watch the fucking wrestling shit, all these giant homosexuals walking around in leotards.
And it's the truth.
Giant homosexuals walking around in
It's the truth.
leotards.
Check this out. Bisexual. The superior sexual orientation. That's
Right.
what's being taught.
Do you know
that
that-
is what's being
Do
argued.
you
Once
know
you
how
cross
many,
the line,
how many,
ain't
do
no
you know
buying
over the
nothing.
years, and this is not anything that it just started happening. This has been going on for long periods of times in the wrestling business, that there have been many wrestlers that have been charged with sexual allegations that
Right.
nothing was ever done to them.
But he was on the circuit.
Okay, he was on the circuit, he was making money for the organization. Now this goes back to the, we can go back as late as the 30s, 40s, and 50s with this wrestling. And beyond, when it was just in the carnivals and all of that. But this whole time, most of those people that are in there are gay or bisexual because of the fact that they're away from people so long and they interact with the people that they become tight
Accustomed
with and accustomed to. You're riding around with this guy for for months, years at a time. Y'all are partners. Y'all got your ring strategy set up when y'all do these matches. Y'all know what each other about, and y'all in close quarters with each other a lot.
Talk. Keep talking.
Now,
Building it up.
if one of those guys is that way, he's gonna test that other dude at some point.
You believe so?
But see,
I
You
know
think
so.
you believe it's inevitable?
I think
It's inevitable.
I think this. Let me jump in real quick, OG. Not only will he test him, everybody around him will be testing him.
Right.
Because why? He did a good shot that grabbed all cake, Duncan and Hines, because he made a shot.
Dude.
The nigga ran to the end zone, so that didn't grab him by his cake.
And speaking on that,
On the football field,
check
on the
this out.
basketball field.
There's a difference. So playing football was called getting bunks. B-U-N-K. B-U-N-K as bunks. And the thing is that don't pat me on my ass, dog. You're supposed to hit somebody when they die. You hit them on the thigh or they back.
Nigga,
That's
congratulate
bunks.
me on my helmet.
There's certain
Tap me on my helmet.
individuals that just really took it upon themselves to really slap cheeks. No.
Not certain
No.
individuals, the owners slap cheeks.
And they
Now the
passed it
players.
down to the coaches.
Now the players
And
and
they
the
passed
coaches,
it down
right.
to the coaches, and the coaches passed it
Right.
down to the players.
Everybody done got checked.
There they go.
I can
Sit out
speak
there.
on that. Everybody
But
done
see
got
what I'm
checked.
saying is, if you thought that was some bitch shit, would you let a motherfucker keep tapping you on your cake?
Fuck no. That shit once. You might. And the only time, and like real shit, like just, you know what I mean? And real shit, in the military, when I was in combat training over in Camp Geiger, over there in North Carolina. You know what I mean? I was in a situation, we was about to go out in the field. We was sitting in this big shed, waiting before we go out and did our, like, you know what I'm saying, being doing our field training, being out there and all that. It's only for 1 month. I had this. It was this one dude. It was this white dude. Looked like he was like almost like Russian, Hungarian, some shit like that. Thick black, had some thick back black hair and shit. Bulky, you know what I'm saying? Thick skeleton, whatever. About a good 6'3", look like good 230, right? You know what I mean? So I'm chilling, chopping it up. I'm chopping it up with one of the other Lance Corporals or whatever. The dude just takes it upon himself to take his left hand and hit my right ass cheek and winked at me with his left eye. I remember this clearly because I said, fuck you, it's on. M16 comes down off my body because I don't want to get charged with any kind of fucking funny shit with a weapon. And immediately I'm freaking tackled by motherfucking about 2 of my peeps. They get their sergeants and they staff sergeants because I'm about to rush this nigga. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who taught you that? Who told you to try? Like, they took me outside. What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
But see, that's
the fucking gonna slap me in my fucking ass. Like, who makes you think that's okay?
But see, that's the point I was trying to make. The people around you that stopped you, they got their cake touched 1, 7, 10 times and didn't say nothing.
Yo.
Do you hear what I'm saying? So when they see you trip, they're going, wait a minute, he's going against the grain. Because ain't nothing wrong with it. If I did it, then you should be going for it. What we thought was punks and sissies, they was making their move on us the whole time. It's what I'm realizing now. They've been making their move on us the whole fucking time.
Instance, as a youngster, I got in a few, instances where I got kicked out of a few schools, right? So they sent me to this all-boys junior high school called Reese Junior High. So all-boys reformatory type school, but you get to, go home and all that stuff. But once I got into school and found out, how everything was, structured and everything, I found out they had, a pool. And in gym, you could use the pool and, recreation and stuff like that. So the first time I go there doing gym, the coach, he's a black dude, and we all getting ready to go out to the pool and everything. And I'm putting on my gym, my swimming trunks,
right,
everything, and I'm kind of like the last one to get out there. But when I get out there and hit the door, everybody in the pool is naked.
No.
And the coach tells me, if you want to get in the pool, you gotta get rid of it. And now I'm looking around, and I'm seeing these trunks all around the pool.
Oh shit.
And I'm going, huh? And he's saying, if you want to get in the pool, you gotta get naked. We don't allow trunks in the pool.
Bruh. Elder, no.
I was like, no, I think I'll just take this, He said, well, this is part of your thing for class, and they'll get you a bad grade if you don't participate in gym, and this is part of gym.
All right.
I just have to take that grade.
Okay, then.
Okay. So I go up to the principal. Because I'm, I want to know what this is about. This is nothing that, I was raised around or, that's acceptable like that,
Right.
So I go to the principal, who's a white dude. And I tell him about, hey, do you know about the rule in the pool, about the... And he looked at me with the most nonchalant look in his eye and said, yeah, what's the problem?
Damn.
And I said, you actually, condone this? And he's like, this is part of the rules of the school. What?
What you say?
He said, part of the rules of school.
Word.
I was like, I would like to opt out of gym class for some other, and I went into woodwork.
Okay.
Instead of gym, I did wood shops and electric shops and metal shops instead to get my thing in place of gym. Because I wasn't going for that. That scared me to death as a youngster, to be sitting in there and watching all the children happen to be black.
Damn.
How about that? All of them happen to be black. There wasn't one white boy, Mexican, and nothing. All these were brothers, youngsters like me, 12, 13 years old.
And what year is this?
This is, got born in 51.
63? 1963.
There you go.
Dang.
Reese, high school in LA. One of the worst experiences I ever. I hurried up and got out that motherfucker.
Salute.
And got back in regular school. I'll be a good motherfucker from now on. Fuck
Oh
this
shit, salute.
Next time I saw a pool in high school at LA High and I saw a pool, I got to looking around and make sure everybody had trunks.
Yo. Yo. Talk.
When we was cool, I was like, yeah, now we can do some shit. But yeah, that was an experience, man. It was like, whoa, I'm experiencing this kind of, and as time go on, I think about that stuff. I'm thinking, wow, this is not new in the least.
Yo.
That brother that was running that was probably that way. No, the principal had to have been that way.
Yo. Talk.
You know?
You can't act
and
like
no
the
telling
leadership
how
don't-
many
You can't
other
say the
people-
leadership don't know.
And ain't no telling how many people, youngsters, they turned out in there.
Talk.
Before me.
What was that? No, keep going. Keep going.
So, that was an experience, in that, in being around pedophiles in a whole
Yeah.
school.
Now talk. P word.
Yikes.
The P
See,
word.
you know what else is crazy? Peep this out. We got a dip and swerve, because check this out.
What we got?
If you're a lesbian and they say, okay, so it's legal for you to be a lesbian, then he can't say nothing or she can't say nothing if the dude decides to be gay. True? Because now you have to campaign and boycott for them as well.
Okay.
So now it's okay, the women can be lesbians, the dudes can be gay, you can be bisexual, okay? You can be transgender, trans male, transgender, that's legal. So what about if I like little kids?
That's what it's
I want to
coming
be a pedophile.
That's what it's
So
coming to.
if you fight for those rights, you have to fight for my rights too.
Exactly.
And then for those that's into bestiality, you got to fight for their rights as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But it's indoctrine in you because we're following this Greek custom. It's what we're following right now. We're following the Greek custom. You know what I mean? We're following the Greek custom every single day. What's today?
Yo, today is March, whatever the fuck.
Right, Thursday, right.
Yeah. Yo,
Right,
that's
everything
Hey,
that-
listen. Yo, on some real shit. One, I've always been the type, just for OG, I like mostly going to pools with a shirt on and going in the water with a shirt on. Cavs was like, thought that was weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be all out there like that. And what you saying about as far as what's been legalized and what is being allowed by the masters of this land at this time still and currently, is that I would argue to say that the thing is the only reason why they even exist, the LGBT, all that shit, is because of pedophiles. And they know it. I know too many people myself, males and females alike. I ain't gonna drop their names. They can go speak on their own on that. That the same story over and over and over again of why they choose their path.
Right.
They either been they was violated by their brother,
Right.
violated by their own father,
Bingo.
violated by their own motherfucking
Family member.
padrastro or family
Right,
member.
or somebody they looked up to.
You know what I mean? A Chicano in my neighborhood, I just got the word. Chicano in my neighborhood just lived right underneath me. Her so-called boyfriend just raped her.
How about that?
2 nights ago. Some fucked up shit. I got the word on that shit. Like I put some good energy out there for healing.
Right.
That's that fucking
See,
fucking
he
shit
needs
that
some
you
good healing. He needs some good
Talk
healing,
about
like
it,
his
man.
jaw broke.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But see,
Get his-
this is what I think. I think that when people do heinous crimes, see, those are heinous crimes.
talk.
When you do heinous crimes, don't sentence him 10 years to prison. Sentence him 10 years to the family.
Nick,
10 years
yes.
to the family. And he has a shock collar. And all the family members got little buttons on their on their clothes.
You violent.
Each of they, I'm serious.
Talk, yeah,
Well,
talk.
each of the family member got shock buttons all over their clothes. Different. If that's your dress, it's gonna have 6 shock buttons on it.
Right.
If that's it's gonna look stylish, but there's 6 shock buttons. So if you fail, you can touch the button on your leg. Right. If you see something wrong, you go ding and touch the button and zapping. But see, what I'm saying is he has to be a slave for your particular family. Which, instead of him doing a crime and being a slave for Britain, he's a slave for Britain for what he did to you.
Okay.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Or any freaking nation.
But the nation's not us.
No, it's not. Well, it's. Well, no, not originally. I will argue to say that. Definitely, it's become that. Become that over time since colonialization, and also by the admittance of a prominently known Jewish rabbi known as Rabbi Finkelstein. Recently, there was a video that came out of an interview with this particular well-known, prominent rabbi. His name is Finkelstein. And with all these other accusations of other nations being involved, like the British Empire and the Greek culture and things of that nature,
Right.
which were all influenced by African theology, thought. This individual who represents a nation known as the Jews, he has come out as I would look at as a leader and a known educated figure to just blatantly come out and say that they intentionally, as an organization, started and backed the North Atlantic slave trade.
Yeah.
And Christopher Columbus was a Jew.
Ish.
Jew is whatever.
Right.
But I'm talking about what he said.
Right.
There's documentation of this, of him saying these things. And this is a prominent, respected member, educator, and rabbi of their organization, blatantly saying this with full confidence and not shaking about it. Giving a specific date starting at 1492.
That's what got my attention when I was listening to
And this really happened, y'all.
to Homeboy speak. When dude was asking him questions, even if I wrote it down for you, people can't bounce back that quick. I do music. You know, I make music. It's different when you tell a person, hey, drop a verse. Okay, drop it again. Okay, what was the first word you first said? Okay, what was the last word you said? It's hard for them to go the first word, last word they know. Now, if this person can do that and you never see him stumble, you go, damn, this motherfucker's on point. He's a professional. You're a professional. Do you see what I'm saying? This dude's a total professional. You know, only professional means that you finally got paid for it. If somebody gave you $1 to do a flip, you're a professional flipper. Now, how far do you take it? It's on you. It's on you. But once you get paid for something, you're a professional.
Word.
That's what pro means.
Yo.
You get paid for the skills that you have.
Hey, the last show I did.
What?
Hey, yo, the last show I did, I got paid $35. But guess what? I can say I'm a pro.
Right.
So I'll say
There you go.
So,
Now, how many people done shows and they didn't pay nothing?
They're called
You didn't
amateurs.
even get free drinks. You didn't get no
They're
perks.
called amateurs.
But do you hear what I'm saying? But everybody went through that though. Can you hear what I'm saying? Everybody went through that though to get through the stages. Hey, check this out there to my B-Woe Nation. I know we be jumping from topic to topic and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But that's how it is, you know. We just be speaking what's really going on and, you know, taking our personal shit to everyday topics and still, you know, trying to come to a conclusion. You know what I mean? The conclusion that we're coming up with is that every day that we spend and we not bullshitting, that we not lying to each other, that we're not being vindictive, we're not being backstabbers to each other. Every day that we have that under our belt, we're changing what's going on. Because see, we're not playing it no more. We don't want to hear a lullaby. We don't want to hear songs. We don't want to hear, you know, nothing but lies. We don't want to hear that shit no more.
We want to see actions.
Right. And then, you know, wonder why we filled with hate. You know, wonder why it comes to brothers with open eyes. It sound like I'm just saying shit, but them all titled the songs. You know, we don't even be playing, man. We artists as well. It's totally trying to speak our mind, man, to where we ain't jumping in no persona. Like, you know, we gotta fake it to really speak to y'all. This is what's really the fuck going on. Put your ear to the speaker and catch the game while it's gettable. And get it from black males. It's on us. to stand up and reclaim what's ours. Period.
Indigenous,
You know what I mean?
Indigenous people to this land.
You know, it's on us to stand up and mash for it. Let's mash for it, man. Fuck it. We done tried everything else. Let's mash for it. Keep a current sense of direction. Hey, but anyway, OG, what I want to hit you up on, man, shit. What you think about the government shutdown and what they doing right now? Like how they letting it kind of open back up. Why do you think they did the government shutdown in the first place? Why the wall, the government shutdown, immigration? Why do you think all these dominoes are being set up?
The wall was a plan in itself. To me, that's just one stage of his chess game, so to speak. Trump, when he decided on that wall as his platform, he was basically doing a Finkelstein. He was putting himself out there as to who he really was.
Okay.
Right.
And that was how he was letting people know how he was racist, against cultures, not only black but Hispanic cultures as well as other cultures. He was letting people know that off the top. He's pressing the wall and causing these shutdowns and all these different things because he has an ego. He's a businessman. He has an ego. Okay? Trump is not really with government like government wants Trump to be. Trump still has a business part of him that's against government. Because as we all know, businessmen don't really like government.
Okay, but look, peep gang. Let me jump in real quick. But they have to like government because his dad was in business for many years doing different deals and all that. Once he had his businesses, he did it his own way. But they are a part of it. What I'm saying is they're the sail that runs out. It's like when you hit your toe on the door. Donald Trump is the toe you hit on the door, but the feet is still together and they're still rolling. Do you hear what I'm saying? The whole plan, because the reason why I'm saying that, OG, is this. Speak this out. The reason why I'm saying that, because it's a such thing, no matter who the president is. It's called a domestic agenda and a foreign agenda. Anything else you do in between there, that's small shit.
Oh, for sure.
That's small shit. The hats, all that bullshit, Twitter, all that punk shit. That's small
Those
shit.
are the diversions.
They ain't shit.
Those are just
But
the misdirection.
before you become president, motherfucker, you gonna do these 20 things and you gonna do these 50 things. Domestic and foreign policies. That's what I'm saying. You have to look up the difference. See how many bills been changed when these new presidents come in. See, that's what we don't look at. You go, ooh, he bringing jobs to people. To who?
Yeah.
Name somebody
sure.
you know who a job came to.
For sure.
So it lets you know it's just a joke. You're just repeating what's told to you like a damn parrot.
Well, one thing with the foreign side of it, him having all these talks with the dude from North Korea, you know, if you honestly and truly think that homeboy is going to stop his nuclear program for Trump, then you're sadly mistaken. He's not going to do that. They will work together secretly and get funding from Trump. But he's not going to stop his nuclear program. That's just a ploy. That's another misdirection. There's other things that are happening here, you know.
How they get into power?
How did who get in power?
Whoever it is that goes against the United States. How did they get into power?
That goes against
what
the United
dollars?
States?
This is what I'm saying.
They're all U.S. dollars.
There you go.
They're all
U.S. dollars funded
like I said before,
their
Trump's
organization.
Fund him. He's just gonna do
From
it on
Saddam
the DL.
Hussein
He's just
to
gonna do it on the DL.
Osama bin Laden to all these motherfuckers. They funded it.
Oh yeah.
They funded it.
And he's gonna do the same thing with the dude from North
Here goes
Korea,
something that's
except he's gonna
gangster.
do it on the DL. That's
Check
all.
this out. Here goes something that's gangster. It's called SEAL Team 26. They deployed 6 killers to go take out Osama bin Laden. The 6 killers dispatched, killed everybody, brought his dead body back. He's a dead motherfucker. We got him. Okay, cool. The whole SEAL Team 26 is on a motherfucking helicopter doing a practice run and the helicopter blows up and all of them are dead.
Damn.
All of them are dead. Go look it up. SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
There's 26 members that's on there. 20 to 26. I don't want to lie to you. 20, 26. But there was members on there, and all of them are dead.
Yeah.
How you explain that?
You can't leave any witnesses.
Right. You can't at all.
Oh.
And see,
Anything
they're
you
just
do,
pawns.
you can't leave any witnesses.
Guess what's other pawns? What's a pawn for the court? The police. The regular cops is a pawns for. They're the pet bulls. They're the pet bulls. If my dog bit you twice, am I gonna say my dog's wrong? I'm gonna say what you did wrong to make the dog bite you.
Man.
I ain't gonna never say, hey, my dog was out of control and he bit you. I'm gonna say, nigga, what did you do to make the dog bite you?
Yo.
Period.
Good thinking is cause and effect.
Right.
Good thinking is about cause and effect. There's something that starts some shit and gets a reaction.
Yup. And see, and here's a good example of that. When you're arguing a person out of your culture, out of your race, as soon as you're making your point, because you see that they're treating you wrong, the first thing they tell you to do is what? Calm down. What are you gonna say? I am calm down. Look how my voice just went up. It's just a natural reaction from us, and they know how to play us. So even if I punched you in the mouth, if the police pull up and show that you're acting out of the situation, meaning you're going outside of the situation, you can go to jail. And I punched you in the mouth because you're acting out of the situation that's at hand. How about that? You know what I mean? So what they do is tell you to calm down. Hey, well, don't point your finger at me. You know what? I'm going to call the what? The police, because they know. They will come kill you. They will come fuck you up. They will fuck you up. All that American bullshit, they will fuck you up. Do not play a game here. We're in the land of our enemies. Mm-hmm. If you don't ever get nothing from this podcast, remember what we're saying. We're in the land of our enemies. And you got brothers from 3 different walks of life. You know, I'm a parent, man. We all grown males. What we're trying to do is reach our nation, man. We have to come together, speak upon our stories, to speak on what's going on. And the solution is every day that we come together to do something that is the solution. Motherfucker, what are you doing? How about that? Do your part. Do your part. We're doing our part. We'll meet up. I promise you. We're going to meet up. You don't have to go out your way to look for the B-Woe. We'll meet up. We're going to, trust me. We're just going to meet up, man. If it's meant to happen, we're going to meet up.
Word.
Believe that.
Word. Keep
a current sense of direction. You know. Hey, we're moving the topic over a little bit.
What we got?
You see, okay, let's rewind the clock. Okay, you from the military. OG, you got a nursing background and shit as well, right?
Right.
Okay, fucking with instruments and all that shit as well, jazz background.
Sure.
And shit, a newly found little rap background, motherfucker, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that part. You know what I mean? And if you're going to challenge out there to any motherfuckers out there in this B-Woe nation, name somebody that can out-rap Big.BEAR. There you go. Fuck with him. Fuck with him. Big.BEAR on the track. Now you got to understand, you know, he dropping his shit and the shit's finished. Don't come in here bullshitting and it take you 40 takes, because for one, we're not going to do 40 takes.
Word.
You're just going to be mad. No, we're not doing that. You hear what I'm saying? You got to get it together. Repeat your shit, even though this is the dungeon. When you come over here and fuck with this, is the dungeon, homie. But you're going to learn. When you get up out of here, you're going to really be together. You'll be a full-fledged artist. Go around, come fuck with me for about 2 weeks and go around your homeboys and start rapping with them and watch how you smash on everything. They gonna shut up and just start like, damn, what the fuck got into him? Damn. Then he jumped in just enough to got off the track.
Hard.
He's still feeling y'all rapping, but look at the new skill I just acquired. Look what I've been learning. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about being at war. We have to get around each other and say, look what I learned, brother. Check this. Peep this. Look, last time I was wielding 2 knives. Today I learned to levitate. Watch, brother, as I grow stronger. And he go, right. Remember I used to have nunchucks? Now I can be able to shoot shit out my fucking arms. Look, I can make my arms go from size 12 to fucking size 30 in 10 seconds. Watch me show you that I'm a monster, my dude. I've grown. You go ride until we meet again. Keep a current sense of direction. Right. But anyway, man,
What we got?
What's on y'all mind, man? What we talking about?
Yo, so, you know what I mean, just to keep it truthful, you know what I mean, no ranting, you know what I mean, we going to speak powerfully, we're going to be passionate. But however, we got some documentation that that everybody can go view on YouTube. You can go and look at Dr. Finkelstein's interview, expose all that, you know what I mean, just talking Rabbi Dr. Finkelstein.
Fuck that demon.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And the cold thing is that they admitted it. He said, you can go say, and I'm paraphrasing, he said, a lot of Jews don't want to admit it, but our God is Lucifer.
Right.
The fuck is you talking about?
He didn't blink. He didn't blink.
A lot of Jews don't want to admit it, but our God is Lucifer.
What they mean by admit it, they won't admit it in front of you. Because you got to remember, you still believe in the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. You still believe that you're a Catholic. But when you look up Catholic for Hispanic people of that descent or so-called Mexicans, Catholic means Roman Catholic. When were you ever accepted by Rome? When? And if you can find a way, please get in contact us. You know, we have to be WOE, stands for Brothers with Open Eyes. If you got music, you can catch us at psychoticslump.com and come fuck with us, you know what I mean? We finna put it all together, man. You got bars, you really serious about what you're talking about, and you don't mind a little correction, come fuck with us. Even if you totally dope, man, just come get the repetition levels. If not, come learn how to box. Come learn how to do martial arts. Pick your game up. You're not going to leave. You're not going to come here and be the same person and then leave. You're going to be a different person every time. I promise you that.
Because you hit two ways. You hit hard
and hard than a motherfucker.
Word.
And that's really what's going on. Hey, but anyway, OG, where can they get at you at, man?
You can get at me at richardbearjones92105gmail.com.
Hey, man, don't you got 2 singles coming out?
Yeah, trying to put them out there. Hopefully they'll be out there soon. One's called Gangsters. Who You Know, and the other one is called Lies.
Yes.
Lies.
Yeah.
Hear Your Lies No More. Hey, and that's featuring
Oh yeah, that's got my boy Mr. MR.RUNUP on it.
Yeah, that's featuring Mr. Run UP on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I jumped on that track. Thanks for the blessing, brother, to let me get on there and free my mind.
More than welcome.
You know what I mean?
You, brother, I needed you.
There's nothing wrong with that part, man. Hey, J So, what's up with you, my dude?
Yeah, it was really good. And you know, right now I'm just I'm in college. Musically, I'm doing some features, messing with the B-roll, giving shout outs to the Garden State Gang. Shout outs to Furno TV, Macadocia, all that, showing love to all the peeps, just doing their thing and just trying to be independent, any way, shape, and form. And myself, just working on some slow projects, but just keeping it to the features and keeping to my education, trying to build into this business.
Don't forget about your cut hate.
Hey, man, yeah.
Yeah, we can't stop. We gotta put that in there now.
Yeah, I had to get that. Hey, yo, you know what? Run up, you know what I mean? I want to, if you don't mind, let me tell the story real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's situation, you know what I mean? It was coming over to just checking with the elder, you know what I mean, after school and whatnot. And he had already he been working on his beat thing, on his new programs, just coming up little by little. So he had the beat rolling, he wanted to let me hear, he said, just made it. I'm hearing the beat, I let it play for like 30 seconds, and then like I already know what I wanted to say to it, you know what I mean? And it just came to me, so boom.
It was hard.
He's just like, he hear what I'm saying, I dropped 2 verses to him.
It was hard.
He decided at that moment that was like, alright, let's see how it sound, let me put you on the wax.
Right, let's do it, let's fuck with it.
And it didn't take no 20 takes.
None of that.
It didn't take 15
But
takes.
see, the thing is different when you produce beats and plus I rap. You know what I mean? I think I can hog every single beat. You know, you're supposed to think that. And then, you know, I'll be around rappers as well. Plus I rap in every freestyle. I'll be in that shit.
Word.
But when you're hearing something, then you hear somebody jump on it, you go, oh, okay, damn, they're actually making their points. You can hear their breathing. You can hear it and go, damn, that sounds nice. It's not my job to knock him down off the track. It's my job to go, damn, hey, you got something there. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You got something there. And I heard it. I was like, hey, that sounded smooth. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. BEAR!
And for those of you in the commercial world, Nas already told you that on one mic. The time is now.
All right. We got to keep it pushing.
Word.
So, where can they find you at, J Soul?
Yo, you can still find me on MySpace, man. J Soul, aka Ill Nasty, Deep Ground. I got 10 tracks on there. You know what I mean? You can check that out, listen to us for your enjoyment. You know I'm still rocking, building some things, reinventing, and you know what I'm saying? Just really, you know what I'm saying, taking my craft to the level I want to do it. And talk about the things I want to talk about the way I want to talk about it. Particularly the current news that's in our faces, the current signs of physical, psychological attack upon you as an individual person, intentionally, and not to have any slander, not to speak any falsehoods. It's just to simply put on display by the freedom of speech of what the truth is that I don't believe a lot of other artists are talking about in the way that I'm going to do it.
That's what's up. That's it. And that's what we were saying about keeping a current sense of direction. What is it that you are doing? What is it that you're good at? Once you find something and once you can be able to speak to the people, to my younger soldiers out there, that's rappers, that's poetry, that's in the poetry, that's in spoken words. Don't trip on me coughing, I'm higher than most of y'all. But anyway, if you're into spoken word, poetry, and all that type of stuff, spend time in your spare time fucking with it. Once you fuck with it, you can hear your voice echoing off the wall and you're making your points and you're feeling, and you actually can take it from being regular words on paper to make it come to life. Then you go, okay, I'm fucking with something. Now that you realize you're fucking with something, what? Go record it. Once you record it, okay, I like it. Let a couple of people hear it. They like it, motherfucker, bag that shit up and sell it like dope. If you'll go into the trap house for 26 hours, now you know like I know, you might touch 1,000 that day, but it's 1,000 yours?
No.
When you see dudes flashing money, that's all the money. He owes me 35,000. He gets to keep 10,000.
Very well.
If I knew he was flashing my 35,000 on the internet, I would have been guilty. Can you hear me?
Ooh.
But that's my shit. Why is you flashing my wallet out? Motherfucker, flash your wallet and act like you don't even know me.
Wow.
Do you hear what I'm saying? It's like me giving you a pack and I'm saying, okay, it's worth 200,000. My nigga, you sell it, I'm gonna give you 50,000 straight up. You get 50 racks, I get 150 back. I gotta pay them 100. Me and you both gonna split the 50. There it go. We agree to it. We do it. You don't do videos with the 200,000, motherfucker. Go and look at me just balling, having Ip. You know what I mean? I know Ip Man, Bruce Lee's teacher, Ip. Flashing thousands and shit in front of motherfuckers. But that's my money, motherfucker. That's my shit. Now, if you flash your 50, that's on you. But see, if something happened to you, they'll probably only get that 50.
Right.
Something happened to you with the whole 200,000, you fucked off my whole shit.
The whole chicken.
Which nobody says that, hey, this is my re-up money, plus his money back, plus the money I made, plus my girl's rent money, plus, you know what I mean? They're not saying that. They just going, look, I just have this money like this. Check this out. We're doing the worst in all positions in the way of life. Name a person with a nice car you know. Look at their gas tank. It's almost close to empty. You got a nice car, but the car's on empty. You look, they got $5,000 rims, but the inside of the car is junky. Touch the car. See, we can stop police brutality in one day. Let the police get out and start taking a nightstick and hitting niggas' cars.
That's getting their feelings for real.
Because he gonna turn into his mom. He gonna be hella aggressive. And you can't stop me for what I'm going to say. I'm strong, I'm powerful. Listen, here's my personal opinion. Please, if you're a woman and you speak to me, please don't tell me you're strong. I don't want to hear that ever again. Ever. Fuck. Ever again. We don't want to hear that shit ever again. Fuck that shit. Tell me that you're loving. I'm caring. I'm somebody you can depend on. You know what? I'm a good stock. I come from, a good line. My line's been half fucked up, but I'm part of the good part of my line.
Word.
Come fuck with me. Come build with me. Right. I can build underneath you, brother. I have no problem building underneath you. And just like he has no problem building underneath you. Do you hear what I'm saying? But you have to mention him, because if somebody comes to your house talking shit, are you going to jump in the front? Nowadays, the woman has to what?
Jump in the front.
Who's scared of her? Punch her right in their nose and the argument's what? Over. Quit playing.
It's just the reality of the situation.
Right, it's just fucking, you just walk up with bop and the shit's over.
Real shit. Like,
even if she a dyke, what's up, don't come a bop, and she'll turn into a woman.
Like,
alright, she'll go,
it's just the reality of the situation. Please speak. It's just like, listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Built like that.
Right.
I really want to take off on you. It's not going to make sense. I had some cat from the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? He made this he made this comment to me over the phone. And he was like, come on, Tuck, you know that, you know what I'm saying? The wife scares the dog shit out of you. I was like, listen, man, I will beat the shit out of her, dude.
How about that?
And I'm not telling you that just to be on some punker shit, because I love my woman, I love my queen, I wouldn't do it, but like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I'm not scared or terrified by the threat of no male or female, I know that I can pick you up and fucking slam you on your neck. And
everything's over right now.
I know I can punch you in your chest.
It's over right now, and everything will be over.
I know I'm stronger than you.
It'll be over.
Like,
motherfucker can graze your nipple and it's over.
Like, come on. Like, I already know that I'm not gonna play you like that.
Graze your nipple and it's over.
Stop. Like, I don't know where that mentality comes from. Yeah, I got my ass.
No. Here we go.
Talk.
You have to understand this. For you to get child support, what do you have to do to get what? Child support?
The father.
Okay. Not just the father. Let's just say
involved.
The father's run up.
Run up.
When she goes down and talk to her open enemy, what does she have to provide to her open enemy? My baby dad's name is Run Up. Right?
Whoop-de-whoop.
Okay. Does he work? No.
Boom.
What does he do? He hustles. What kind of hustle? He sells coats. They're going to write it down. Jackets. Small sleeves. Right. Unicorn hats.
Yes.
And bumblebee tennis shoes.
Right.
Okay? Plus he sells dope. Where he sell dope at? From 14th Street to 16th Street. And they're going to write it all down so they can come over there and find Run Up.
Word.
You don't get child support and all that unless you turn him totally in. Let's get that straight. It ain't that she went and said, hey, I need help with these kids. And they gave her a hookup. No.
That's true.
You have to totally denounce him to get it. And if somebody don't believe that, get us at the BWE, Brothers with Open Eyes. Look, check this out. We're not playing, and we're not really in with totally debating if you're using feelings. If you're using feelings, are you going to start preaching just because I was born with mama? We don't want to hear none of that shit. You know what I mean? This is a grown adult channel. You know what I mean? Stand up, speak up for what you're talking about. Doesn't mean if you disagree that we're going to cut you off. We're going to speak to you, homie. We're going to talk, but have some decorum. Have some respect when you speak to us.
Absolutely.
Right, because we're not joking. I'm not joking. Make sure that you always remember that part.
Please.
You know what I mean? You get around your open enemies and then just tell them everything. You get around your own people and you want to show me you're just tough. Come on, man. We got to do something different.
Oh, my goodness.
We got to do something different. But anyway, shit. You know who I am. I'm your host, the Mr. RUNUP, BWE. You know, B. Whoa.
O-E.
It's the psychotic slump. Volume 1.